Slayer has already made the statement that he's going to play Lava Loon the entire way through. 10-2, we already saw last week, is a really, really capable Expo player, so I'm really...
counter it, but a really good Bandit player can set up crazy plays. And we do! There you go! We have Oxalate playing Three Musketeers. Oh, no kidding, they are playing identical decks, at least from what we see so far. You're right. Wow, so this must be a popular deck going around this last week. The pro teams are playing it, testing it out, sharing info with each other, and through an hilarious coincidence, Lucifer and Oxalate ended up playing the exact same deck in game one of their matchup.
Yeah, so it looks to be a Three Musketeer Bandit Night Witch matchup. Battle Ram's going to come down behind the Ice Golem on the left-hand side. Night Witch is going to come down. Zap will reset the Battle Ram, but the Zap comes out, the Ice Spirit jumps in, and the Battle Ram does not connect to the tower.
This looks like it might be a very offensive game. It wouldn't even shock me to see a 3-crown in this game. Both players have a ton of offensive game plan. They have a very offensively powered deck, but also they don't have a lot to defend against these cards. There's not a lot in either of these decks that's going to stop like a Bandit or a Battle Ram. And if these, I think this might just come down to who can put the better offense out sooner.
Yep. Here come the Three Musketeers out from Lucifer, answered by Oxalate. So 2 Musketeers both going down the left-hand lane from both players. Meanwhile, Ice Golem and Musketeer on the right.
No Rocket, no Poison, no Fireball, and no Lightning. No big spells in either deck to deal with these Musketeers. It is just going to be raw battles.
Yeah, and the Battle Ram actually came down from Oxalate as a meat shield, and this might be some pretty good damage for Oxalate here. Battle Ram's going to come down to tank some health, and that Bandit is going to do work.
Yeah, finally goes down to the last shot, but right. It looked like Bandit was setting up to clean up both of those and then charge the next. Counter push coming for Oxalate. He's already got a little bit of a damage lead. Both players have seemed to avoid the pump plan as both of them are trying to make the most of their counterattacks.
Yeah, the Battle Ram is going to connect, but not on a charge, so it's not going to do as much damage. But the Night Witch Barbarian, Night Witch is going to do a decent amount of damage, and Oxalate all of a sudden, is he going to take the tower with the the Zap?
If not for the Zap, that tower was dunzo.
Because he used the Ice Spirit to counter the Battle Ram, so Lucifer did have the Zap in hand.
Oh, unfortunate split for Lucifer. Actually, maybe, no, that might not be a mistake at all. There are no big spells in the deck. There's no downside to putting them all in the same lane. There's not even a log to really make you regret it.
So the Battle Ram's going to come down again as the meat shield. I like that Battle Ram is a meat shield kind of thing because look at the 3 Musketeers are down, and now Oxalate is pushing that left-hand lane with 3 Musketeers, and he's able to defend the Battle Ram Night Witch on the right-hand side. Lucifer throws down the good game with 3 Musketeers charging towards the King Tower, and this is looking pretty good for Oxalate. He's standing high in game 1, match number 6.
What he was trying to do there, what Lucifer was trying to set up for was, you know what? I'm going to undercommit on defense on the left. You can take that tower. You've got all 9 elixir of your 3 Musketeers over there, that's fine, you can have that. And instead set up about a 10 elixir push on the other side. He had Night Witch, Battle Ram, and Ice Golem. A 10 elixir push that's really threatening, but props to Oxalate, made exceptional defensive plays using the Night Witch, the Bandit, had his own Zap and Ice Spirit, didn't let his tower go down while taking his opponents.
Yeah, I think the highlight of Oxalate's defense was he was putting down the Battle Ram while the Musketeers were coming up. So we saw Lucifer playing down the 3 Musketeers first, and Oxalate would just mirror exactly what Lucifer...
Like everyone has the exact same deck. It really comes down to the mechanical play, and I think Oxalate had an advantage here. He was just a slightly better player at setting up, like for example, putting the Battle Ram in front of his 3 Musketeers to block the other Musketeers. He did that a couple times. We didn't see Lucifer do that at all. That was a key strategic choice that he made that allowed these pushes like this to get through. The battle...
What happens here?
Yeah, Oxalate definitely does not want to fall to 1 and 3 down into the red zone.
Not.
Yeah, so that's a really hard hole to climb out of. That's the best part about round robin, though. Everyone's got a chance in it, and you get a good series of games across multiple different players. Even if you start off 0-2, you could turn it around with a 5-2 finish.
Oh yeah, both players pump at the exact same time right there, and it looks like they're both playing the same deck again.
Yeah, I mean, the deck isn't bad, right? You can't really say, like, oh, I had a bad matchup or whatever. That just came down to, like, I didn't play it right. Could have done something a little different. I think this time Lucifer's going to keep a much closer look at putting that Battle Ram in front of his 3 Musketeers.
The Bandit faster charge saved Oxalate's tower right there, and a massive counter push coming in.
The Zap. Oh, the Zap comes in just a second too late.
And the Battle Ram connects to the tower. The Bandit will die of Oxalate, but this Night Witch is going to roll in and do some pretty... Oh no, the Bats are going to take it down.
I mean, that missed zap was literally 800 damage. You know, if you
yeah.
stop that battle ram and break it before it hits the tower, not only do you not take the charge damage, but the barbs are far enough away, they start to fight your defenders. Instead, he ate so much damage, the barbs locked onto the tower and chunked that thing down to 1660. Both players still do have 2 pumps out, though. Like, the elixir's probably even.
Yep, they're keeping the same elixir, and let's see, Oxalate, he mirrors the 3 Musketeers on the same side once again. Let's see if Oxalate plays a battle ram again, or if Lucifer will do it as well.
He's got time. He can put the battle ram in front of that ice golem. It does come down right the same. Only 1 musketeer switches over.
Zap from both players. And the Night Witch is now going to come in front, so the Musketeers will clean up behind the Night Witch. And now a massive push coming in for Lucifer.
Lucifer is about to give Oxalate a taste of his own medicine here with putting the battle ram in front of the 3 musketeers.
And the Ice Spirit is going to jump on. 2 bats are going to survive. The Bandit's going to survive as well, but is it going to lock onto the tower quick enough? No, the Ice Golem's going to come down.
Does get a charge off, though, which is pretty good. The bats took the tower shot because they move very fast. They flew ahead of the Bandit, took a few tower shots, let a charge get off.
I wonder if the Bandit would have charged onto the tower, or if it would have died from the tower before it even locked on.
Once again, they're both doing the little battle ram tricks here. They're really both just stacking tanks in front as quickly as they can play them because they know that whoever's 3 musketeers gets to shoot for a longer period of time will be the victor.
Yeah, and it looks like, whoa! 5 musketeers down at once from Lucifer, but Oxalate evens it out pretty fast.
It is a shooting gallery here. That low health musketeer is still surviving though, cleans up the Bandit, and we've got another tank in front. Bandit goes in front, 2 musketeers there. That Night Witch gets cleaned up almost instantly.
Oh, the Bandit's gonna lock onto the tower!
Past the battle ram, there's no tanky coming out of there now. Tower goes down to triple digits.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Battle Ram is gonna come out once again, but the Night Witch is gonna be in front. The Bandit's gonna charge onto the Night Witch. Zap is gonna come down. The Battle Ram, is it gonna lock onto the tower? It does! 304, 145. The Barbarian connects, and Oxalate goes 2-0 against Lucifer in match number 6.
And I think that just comes down to expertise with that deck list. I think both were playing the same. It felt like Oxalate was a little more practiced, not only with the deck list, but with the mirror match. In game 1, he knew I had to put my Battle Rams in front in order to win. And it comes down to game 2, Lucifer adjusts, starts making the same plays, starts to put those same decks, the same tricks back at Oxalate to take the tower. A little bit of rock, paper, scissors there at the end for him. I do not think that match...
Oxalate came out. We see right here the 5 Musketeers almost down at once, but Oxalate plays a Battle Ram once again, and he zaps the Musketeer at the river. Look at the second Musketeer on the left-hand side. 1 health, but the zap timing from Oxalate allowed that Musketeer to live, and it's still alive.
Spirit. I know, it actually took 1 bat swing and survived, and it's still shooting. How many extra shots does that Musketeer get before finally going down? It's got to be 1,000 damage worth.
Yeah, that is... it took out 2 Musketeers, it took out the Night Witch, it took out the
players' names. You should probably write them down, memorize them. You're going to see quite a lot of them throughout this week and next week as well. I'll give you a quick rundown of how this works. So this is a round-robin style tournament, which means every player here is going to be playing every other player once, which means everyone's playing 7 matches. A match is a best of 3 games, and the way you earn points is by winning a match. So even if you lose a game, you'll still get the full point by winning 2 of the 3 matches. Now, it might look a little skewed right now, but the way this scoreboard works is by score differential. So essentially, it's your wins minus your losses. So you'll notice that Rice might be sitting in the middle at 2 wins and 2 losses, so he's technically at a 0 differential, while Tin 2's above him at 1-0. And just to explain the color coding at the top, if you do end this round robin in the top 2, you get preferential seeding going into our finals. And if you end bottom 2, you're out, you're done, your dreams are crushed, and we're not going to get to see anymore.